Hello everybody, I'm Chili Cookie and welcome back to Omega Minecraft, where for the last week I've been running a scavenger hunt on Zoo 2, and some of you wanted to know where all the vintage beef plushie heads were. So let's get to it. The first warp was a mega. And here we are, let's take a look at the build. A lovely little desert house. And if we head inside, we'll get our first clue. Which is, the alphabet goes A to Z, but I go from Z to A. What am I? The answer, of course, is zebra. And if we look behind the sofa here, we have our first plushie head. Now let's head upstairs. And you'll see there was also a zebra head, which was to give the clue. But let's head up the ladder, where we'll find our second plushie head. And we'll head on down and go behind the staircase now. Ow. And we'll find our third plushie head. So yep, only 3 at this location. And with the answer, we can head over to our next warp, which is Warp Zebra. And we're here. I went with a bit of a barn feel for this one. So let's head inside. We have some horses. And if we read the clue, you might use me on your hair or eat me for dessert. What am I? The answer was moose. It was a bit of a trick question because it's spelt differently. And here is our fourth plushie head, and over there is a moose to give a clue. And if we head on up here and have a look around, we also had a moose plushie as well. And down there is our 5th plushie head. So we'll head back down and we will move on to the next location, which was Warp Moose. And here we are, something a little bit different, but let's take a look. We have our Gila monsters in the centre, and we'll head over here. For the next question, a group of Gila monsters is called a lounge. That was the answer. So let's have a look at where the heads were. So we have one over here, so that's number 6. And is there another one here? Now I made sure all of them could be gotten to by anyone if they could fly or not. So over here, you could climb it. So let's head on up. And there it is, number 7. Let's head over to our next location with Warp Lounge. And here we are at my cabin in the woods. Let's head inside and see what the riddle was here. It is, I am not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. And I have no mouth, but water kills me. What am I? And if we were to look around, we'd see there was a fire. There was a picture of a fire. And of course, the answer was fire. So let's head up here. And if we take a look in here, there is our 8th head. So let's head back down. And as you can see, I did try and put visual clues at all the riddles to help everyone out. Let's head to the next warp, which is Warp Fire. Here we are, and firstly I want to say a big thank you to Nemesis Gaming X for making this location for me. It is wonderful. And over here you can see it already is head number 9. And if we walk round here we will get our next question, which is a group of giraffes is called a tower. That's the answer to that one. And in case you were wondering, I had to put the first initial because some groups of animals do have different names. So I needed everyone to be able to guess the right one. And if we head over here and up the ladder, we have head number 10. And we'll head back down, hopefully, without falling. And if we go over to this lovely tent over here, you can see it already. We have head number 11. And we'll take another look at this place because it is pretty amazing. And I had to put water next to the fire because one of my testers burnt themselves. Let's move on to Warp Tower. And as you can see, I went with a bit of a fairyland Hobbit kind of style for this. So let's head inside the Hobbit hole. Have a little look around. And as you'll see, we have head number 12. We have a sponge on the wall. Very nice. And we also have sponge around the doorway. And if we head around the back of the mushroom house, we can see it there. Let's get a better look. We have head number 13. So let's head inside. And we have a sponge backpack. Up we go. I am full of holes but can still hold water. What am I? The answer, as we're looking at it, oh, and there's number 14. The answer is sponge. So let's head over to Warp Sponge. And here we are at what I shall call the Great Tower. Thank you to Google and Images for giving me the inspiration to get all these builds done in time. I couldn't have done it without you. Now let's take a look inside. We have a couple of maps on the wall, very nice. And if we head up the ladder and take a little look around, we will find head number 15. So let's head up to the top and see what the riddle was. Oh, very nice. It is, I have villages but no houses. I have mountains but no trees. I have water but no fish. What am I? And the clue obviously was on the ground floor. The answer was map. And if we just take another look outside, we will find number 16. Let's head to the next one, which is Warp Map. And here we are. If we take a little look around, we can see on top of the fountain, we have head number 17. I won't bother going up there, you can see it from here. If we go over here and have a look in the trees, we will find head number 18. Next to a lovely pond. And if we head over to the waterfall, just over here, you might be able to see it already. We have head number 19. Hello. Let's go up here. We'll head to the furthest one first. And in here, hiding a little bit, is head number 20. And if we head over to the other little one, hello there. We'll see the question for here was, a group of echidnas is called a, the answer was parade. So let's head to Warp Parade. Oh, and here we are in a cave with some squeaky bats. Hello. There's a couple of them. So if we just look over here, we have head number 21. And if we head down the staircase, these vines have grown quite a bit since I first made it. Over here, let's jump up a bit. We have head number 22. And we'll have a little walk over here. And here is head number 23. And let's have a read of the question. I sleep by day and fly by night, but have no feathers to aid my flight. What am I? We've already heard a couple of them, and there was also a head over here for a clue. It is, of course, bat. So let's head to our next warp. Warp bat. Oh, it's behind me. Let's head down the stairs. We just have a bit of a pond experience here. There's a bit of a frog going on over there. So let's go this way. Oh, we can hear the frogs as well. We have head number 24. And if we head round the back of the frog statue, we have head number 25. And let's see the question. A group of frogs is called an army. I didn't know that. So let's head to our next warp, a warp army. And here we are with a bit of noise, and I want to say thank you to Musical Medley for making this carousel. If we have a little go. Now I had to put it on a lever that kept it on all the time because it wasn't working properly because of the claim. And then thank you to Limolo for doing some of the decoration on it as well. It's very, very pretty. And if we look from over here, we have head number 26. So if we head round the back, we'll find our next question. A stallion is a male, a female is a mare. You can ride one of these on a carousel at a fair. What am I? We're looking straight at them. It is, of course, horse. Let's head to the next warp. Warp horse. And here we are in a lovely snowy area. We have some polar bears, of course. And if we go over here and take a look in the tree, we will find head number 27. And if we head over to the other tree, we will find our next question, which is, what man can't enjoy a fireplace? A bit like that water, that was ice when I built this. And it's all melted. Hello, Mr. Polar Bear. In we go. We have a polar bear in the frame. We have a snowman head. We have a snow backpack. The answer, of course, was snowman. And if we take another little look outside, if I can remember which side I put it on, and it's none of these, of course not. We'll keep going round. We will find head number 28. Let's head to the next warp, which of course is Warp Snowman. And I just want to apologise for any background noise you may have heard. Because of the weather, every time I've tried to record this, someone's done their garden or there's been seagulls. So sorry about that. But here we are at the end of the scavenger hunt. Over here we have a little pond because why not? And as you can see, we have our final head, along with the signs that explained what to do once you completed the hunt. So in total, there were 29 Vintage Beef Plushie heads. Thank you to everyone who took part in this scavenger hunt. You can see this was the order you needed to send me the answers. At this point, when I recorded this, 42 players had completed the hunt. So congratulations to you all. Thank you so much for taking part. I look forward to doing this again. Until next time, bye-bye.